Trust me, it's probably going to change.
Hello! Welcome to another episode
So, Cornback Kings Talk.
I'm your host, Reed.
And it is time for That's So Kings, the podcast.
And let's hop into this
Podcast.
for real.
Hello and welcome back to That's So Kings, the podcast where we talk about Kings hockey most of the time. Of course, there's no live hockey. But this is going to be a very different episode, and thank you for joining us, or joining me on your choice of freedom on one of the following audio networks if you're listening audio-wise. Buzzsprout, Apple, all the Deezer, iHeart, everyone that you can think of, Spotify, Stitcher. And if you're joining us on YouTube, join me on YouTube, hey, that's okay, you can see visually. And I do suggest you do jump over to the YouTube version. Always comes out the day after the audio version, because this is not really Kings related, but it's NHL related, and there's going to be a visual, a full-on chart. So as you know, the 2014 Return to Play tournament is going to happen in the not too distant future, and we have some teams. I'm just thinking okay, I have in the West, so the top 4 teams are St. Louis, Colorado, Vegas, and Dallas. That's if they say the same way. I'm just playing hypothetical. As you can see, Edmonton, Chicago, I think Edmonton will pull out victorious. Minnesota and Vancouver, I think Vancouver right now is the better team. And then I think Arizona will actually upset Nashville, and Winnipeg will actually upset Calgary. I think, reason why Arizona, I just want to see more playoff Phil Kessel? No. I think their goaltending depth is a little bit better. And they have, it's just my opinion. And then reason Winnipeg over Calgary. Calgary's losing a big pillar with Hamonic sitting out the tournament. But that's his prerogative, and I respect that. But in my opinion, I believe Hellebuck is the better goalie than Rittich. And it usually comes down to goaltending with this stuff with playoffs. On to the East. In the East, we have Boston as the 1, the Capitals as the 2, that's Washington, D.C., the Lightning of Tampa Bay in the 3rd spot, and Philly in the 4th seed. That's what I have right now. That's if nothing happens, but trust me, it's probably going to change. But then, if I look here at my board with all the round robin stuff, I have all the higher seed beating every time. I think that's because it's mostly talent based. The only one I can see upsetting, I can see upsets in all of them except for the New York Islanders Florida Panthers one. Granted, Florida might have the better naming net, but the Islanders play a system that caters to their style. But I can erase this and say, oh, none of my predictions were right. That's okay. That's totally fine. I like to be wrong sometimes. And that's fascinating of a sport that had a 3-month hiatus. So that you can chalk it up to puck luck. Yep, and that is it. Seriously, that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching or listening if you're on the audio. If you're on the audio, rate, review, and share with your friends. If you're on YouTube, like, subscribe, and share with your friends. It's pretty self-explanatory. This has been a video and an episode of That's So Kings podcast, a podcast where this time we didn't talk about Kings hockey, but we did talk about hockey. I'm just rambling here. I'll see you in hopefully another video. Goodbye.